Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom. I'm Jake T. O'Donnell. Today was the first day of the National 2025 in Chicago, and what a day, what an experience. Amazing to meet so many great people from the hobby that I'd never met in person before, and walk the floor and just see so much amazing stuff. And I bought 3 cards today, and I'm thrilled with all of them. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the show footage, and then when we come back after that, we'll be back in the hotel room and talk a little bit about the day, and then I'll show you the pickups. So let's take a look at that show footage. Okay, back from day one at the National, and oh boy, everything that they say about the National is 100% true. It is crazy, it is overwhelming. There are so many cards, there's so many dealers, there's so many things to see. You think you've seen it all, and then there's this whole other room that you don't even realize is there, and there's just so much stuff. We were there from the opening. We were there actually earlier. We were there probably about 1:30 this afternoon. The floor opened for VIPs at 3, and we were there until it closed at 8. And then we went to the Misfits party at the Lowe's Hotel, which was a wonderful time. Thank you to John and Rick and those guys for hosting that. It was a really nice time. And I came away today with 3 amazing cards. Well, actually 6 if you include these 3. And I want to talk about these in a second. But I bought 3 slabbed cards today that are all big parts of my PC that I'm so thrilled about. But it was amazing today to get to meet so many people in person for the first time, like Greg of Midlife Cards and his dad, Coach Miller, Tony, Southern Collector, and just the list goes on and on. John Mangini, Rick's Oddball Vintage Cards, Orlando of A Collector's Dream, Theo Clemente Collector, John 3D80s Kid, just, one after another. Tony Talks Cards, Hughes from ET Card Collector, just so many, and I apologize if I miss anybody. Matt from Providence came today. We did a deal. I'll talk about that in a minute. But we walked the floor together for a bit. But it was an amazing day, and I came away, like I said, with 3 slabbed cards. I'll share these first. So these 3 came courtesy of a gift from Dan of Dan's Vintage Baseball PC. He got me this really nice 77 Topps Turn Back the Clock Yaz. He also, I'll show the other Yaz. He got this, I think this is from, this is 81 Drakes of Yaz. And then this really cool TCMA 1981 of the $100,000 infield. And I will just say off the bat that I did not find the Stuffy McInnis card that I've been looking for these 3. But I do have Eddie Collins and Jack Barry and Home Run Baker. But I am still the Stuffy McInnis has eluded me on the first day of the National. But I'm going to go in order of sort of the least expensive to the most expensive of the pickups today. The first was a card from my list, and it is this 1934 Gaudy Carl Hubble. Now you see this mark right here, that is on the slab, and I will probably get this crossed to SGC. I was thinking of doing that anyway. I saw a bunch of these cards today, and this was from Stan Locke, and I was really thrilled to add this card to my PC. It's exactly what I was looking for. I did consider, there were a few other Diamond Stars cards and a few other cards from this, but I was happy with the color on this. Check out the back there. Stan did work with me on the price a little bit, so I wanted to add a new Carl Hubble to my collection. I had a 41 play ball in the past, but I really did want this 34 Gaudy, because 34 is the year that Carl Hubble pitched in the All-Star game and struck out Babe Ruth and a bunch of other all-time great Hall of Famers in the second ever All-Star game. So the legendary Giants hero, Carl Hubble. So I was really happy to add this one. Hopefully that will stay right there. Okay. The second was one that I bought from Hollywood Collectibles, and this is a rare Ted Williams piece that I was thrilled to add. It is the 1948 blue tint of Ted Williams. This is a hand-cut card. The seller, who I believe his name was Sam, was telling me that he said, I've seen people cut these and they could get a 7, and I said, no, I'm all set on that. These are just blank backs. Rick of Rick's Oddball Vintage Cards was telling me that this was like kind of like a strip card, and just a rare, tough Ted Williams piece. I was very happy with the price I paid for this. This is a really nice addition to my Ted Williams PC. So just a really striking, really great image, a really good color on this. A lot of times the color can be kind of washed out on these. So great card. There's a lot of great players in that particular set. And the last one, biggest pickup of my life, really. The biggest pickup I've ever made. And a card that was, the big card. I had mentioned that there were 3 big cards that I was potentially after. And I saw this one. This was the first purchase of the day, and it will be the biggest one that I make of this week of the National. And it is this N28 1887 Allen and Ginter of the great Mike King Kelly of the Boston Beaneaters in an SGC 1. And you see how much character this card has after all of these years. I got a dream card that I've wanted for a long time of a legendary Boston Hall of Famer. You see all of the sort of, this card has lived a life. It could tell stories, and I'm so thrilled that I get to add it to my collection. You see the stamp back there, Steiner Branch. I'm going to have to do a bit or from Steiner Branch, Richmond, Virginia. I'm going to have to do a bit of work to research that a bit, but you kind of see the other names back there. I bought this from Don Hantz, the man who founded the Don Sports Card Center in Portland, Maine. He has an incredible collection of pre-war vintage cards, and he did work with me on the price a little bit on this. I was so happy to add this. So this will be my big national pickup. We will see what comes tomorrow. There might be some Yaz stuff I'm going to try to look for and knock a few other cards off my list. But overall, just an incredible day at the National, an incredible experience. And so hoping to come back tomorrow. Really looking forward to the full day there, and then the YouTube get together. I should mention that I did briefly meet Mike Moynihan, baseball collector, but he got a call from his wife, so he couldn't keep chatting with me. But it was great to see Mike, and really looking forward to the get together tomorrow night, Thursday night. So that's going to do it for this edition of Waxback Wisdom from the National. Please go let me know what you think of these pickups. Let me know if you're at the National, if you picked up anything. Check out our ComC store. Check out where to follow us on our social media channels. And also check out our list of favorite nonprofits and charities. Would mean a lot if you could support one of them. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Waxback Wisdom. Take care.